Hey, it's Mopar Keith here on a Sunday afternoon, and I just bought these. So we got 2 station wagons and a 2-door hardtop Polara, and we're gonna see if we can get them loaded up. So stay tuned, let's see what happens. All right, here they are, a couple station wagons and a 2-door Polara. And they're pretty rough. They've been sitting here for quite a while, but I don't know if these are going to just be parts cars or what, but they were just going to crush them, and I offered to take them off their hands for a small price. Yep, they're rusty. These were sitting under the trees for years. So I'd definitely be willing to part these out. Who knows how this is all gonna go. I'm definitely gonna have to lose the tarp and the tin. That is not roadworthy. There was one of these just featured on the Mopar Collector's Guide page. Obviously it was in a lot nicer condition than this one. But station wagons always have kind of a cool factor. See, while I'm waiting for the guys to get the equipment out here, there it is over there. So I thought I'd show you one little interesting thing. So this will kind of show you how long some of these machines have been laying around here and how long Mother Nature takes everything back. So they just literally cut this piece of machinery right out of the tree. So pretty impressive. Look at that. Everything goes back to nature eventually. The cars are sitting right there, and there's our other machine. All right, so we don't know how bad these cars are. You just assume that they're bad. So I got to get down under here and get these J-hooks, hopefully around the subframe. Something solid. There's thistles and all kinds of shit down here. God damn it, and the chain won't stand. Alright, well. Oops. Yeah, we can come right off of that. These chains have been getting a workout, haven't they? Why don't you come in a little bit?
Trying to get right in the middle of the car.
We'll go up easy and make sure my hooks stay hooked. Just time out there for a minute. All right, let me back under it. So I'll get back under it till the ramps kind of hit the rockers.
Okay.
And then, you know, there's going to be some damage underneath the back of it, but just try not to blow out the rear window if you can help it.
Yeah.
And
Possibly body's probably not as important as that shit. Nope.
Yeah, yep. So, all right, we'll see what happens here.
Okay.
And then I figure in the end, if we just get, well, we can only take the bumper up to here,
Yep.
but I got the deck locked so it's not gonna tip.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know that our differential's busted loose and then off the leaf springs or something. That's probably what, is that the drive shaft that came out of that one?
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I'm assuming when they moved out, when it went like this and popped out.
yep. Surprised this car don't break in half. Hopefully, yeah, got all kinds of shit hanging loose on her. Here in Iowa, we are totally used to this sketchy shit. This is good stuff though. This is how you save these piles of junk. There we go. She's pretty much on. I couldn't imagine winching this thing on. There we go. Yep, she's on. Looks good to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you want it farther, I mean, you can set it down, re-pick it up, and you can back under farther if you want to come
No,
under.
no, it's totally fine. I got, we'll chain it on. She's good.
Okay.
Well, there it is. One pile of shit to go.
I think the blue one's going to be the toughest.
Yeah, she's gonna get pretty weak.
It's going to be a beast, I think. I can just back it out. I don't think you need any straps. It won't go anywhere. No,
You know, you're right. I will
don't think it would.
I will
You probably
chain it.
wouldn't.
No, that thing is just sucked to the earth. All right, we're gonna be back down tomorrow afternoon
Okay.
with 2 trucks and 2 trailers.
Okay, that'll work.
Yep, thank you.
You betcha.
All right. Well, why don't you take a walk around it and yeah, the rear end busted loose, so the drive shaft pulled out. You can see how it busted loose right off the body. So the drive shaft pulled out, but they had mined enough to catch that drive shaft hanging. Yep. Probably a 7 1/4 rear end. It might be a 9 1/4. Yep. Big coilover shocks on it. All right. Well, we'll strap it down and there we go. Okay. All right, so like the guy said, I probably wouldn't even need to chain this thing down. It ain't going anywhere. But we'll put some chains on it for safety. All right. We got that bumper. Holy shit. That thing, that's worth like $5 in scrap right there. That thing's heavy. Think I brought a long enough chain? Holy Christ. This is like my recovery chain. If I gotta pull something out of the ditch. I don't even know. Holy shit. I'll just go around the leaf spring just for looks. It's a Sunday. Hopefully the State Patrol and DOT aren't out searching for a payday. With dignity. Okay. All right. Well, I went and got a bigger chain because my binder is huge. All right. Oh shit, wrong way. Always put the binder so you can put a cheater bar on it and swing the handle. Like that. Okay. Okay. Let me get the cheater bar. Are you serious? This thing's already busted. Never leave home without this. That's not going anywhere, right? Okay, let's check the front. You don't even know how heavy this is unless you've dealt with one. Well, the lenses are still good in it. Oh man, stay downwind of that, or upwind of that. Jesus Christ, that thing's heavy. Here's the interesting fact. Come over and look at this. It's right in here. These cushions, they're oil filled. So if you have a little fender bender, that there's fluid inside of those that kind of takes up the impact. Rotted out though. All right, one more walk around. Lots of nature here. That'll red. Crestwood, Dodge. What year are we guessing this thing is?
77.
77? They still putting the dates on the back of these? Now, come on, for a Mopar guy, I should know this. Why don't you bring me your glasses so I can see? Oh man. 74? We were way off. I think that says 74. What's this one say? 74. It's 74. All right, here we go. Tow haul, and we're gonna go cameras. There's your rear view, and all right, this thing's in motion. And once again, that's where they were sitting. The guys, they've been wanting to clean up, so they didn't really wait for me. They just said, just get down here and get them. The owner down here, he had a couple old Mustangs too. He already moved them. But they got it all set up for the auction coming up in 2 weeks. Oh, look at all them hoods and grills and fenders and stuff. A lot of antique stuff that collectors are gonna want that stuff. Oh geez. And we're out on the pavement and 2-lane highway. Just kind of make sure no one's right behind us. It's about 35 miles an hour right here. We'll get up to the highway speed here in a little bit as soon as we get out of town. I'm not sure what year this car got parked, but it was probably in the 80s, I'm sure. Well, it hasn't fallen off yet. We're doing about 55, just taking it easy. She'll make it. All right, well, the car's still on the trailer. Sorry, we're keeping it. It didn't fall off. Yeah. All right, here we are at Noel Automotive. Made it back with the first of 3 cars. So we'll have to figure out where we're going to put it. But we'll do some more videos on this in part 2 and a part 3. '74 Dodge. What was this thing called? The Crestwood. The Dodge Crestwood. Oh boy. So one thing I'm interested in is this is going to have like the heavy duty H wheels. I don't know. Them things might not be any good. They've been sitting in the mud for their whole life, it seems. So one thing that we're gonna do, obviously we're going to get it unloaded, and the hood is frozen down and the doors are rusted shut, so there's no way to really get into the car. I'm just about betting someone's going to want some trim off of this thing. Some trim is gone, but man, it's got the big rack on the top. And there's a lot of good stuff on this car yet, and a lot of not so good stuff. So anyway, stay tuned for more. We're going to keep dragging these out of the woods here. As always, like and comment. I appreciate you following me. And we're always going to be restoring cars, but this is always fun too. I like having parts cars laying around, kind of keep things fresh around here. Thanks for watching.